Hi, this is Freya with another singing tip. Be best friends with your voice. Don't be an enemy. How to do that? Well, stay tuned. I see a lot of singers, and I have been asked by studio technicians and other musicians, it's like, what do you think about singers who come and they're like making a huge deal out of their voice, and they're just like, oh God, I can't sing now and I'm hoarse and I need to drink this and I need to not eat that. What do you think about those singers? And what I always say is like, okay, it seems to me like some singers are not really in connection with their voice, like it's their body and then it's their voice. It's like the voice is a separate creature and the voice is something that just is trying to make things worse, or it's like your enemy. And I want to help you to actually become best friends with your voice. Now, first of all, I want you to always think about, are you singing in your natural voice? Now, why is it that you may feel strain a lot of times? Why is it that you may feel that your voice is just making your life harder and it's not working? The natural thing should be actually that you should at any time have the feeling that you know what your voice is doing and that it's working and that you don't have to do craziness and it doesn't make you crazy. Like, you know the singers who come and it's like, okay, I cannot sing today and I cannot talk because I have a performance and I'm not eating and I'm not drinking and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. And it seems like those diva things going on. And while there is a place for, of course, you shouldn't drink very acidy stuff like orange juice right before you perform, or maybe you shouldn't eat very hot stuff because you're going to have mucus. That's common sense, but you know what I'm talking about. There are some singers, or maybe you sometimes feel like, oh, I don't know, my voice is just so sensitive, and like when I do the slightest variation of not keep sticking to what I should do, then it's just not working, and you get all nervous, and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing in my voice? And you know those. I've encountered a lot of singers, and maybe I've just been very blessed that I have always had the feeling that my voice is just part of my body and it's just part of me. And I'm always very much in tune with my body in general, and then at the same time with my voice. Always noticing small changes, but at the same time trying to find out, okay, why is that now? Why is it that I'm hoarse today? How did I get there and what's happening? And then also while I'm singing, always assessing. You have this program in the background that's running. It's like kind of like a virus check that all the time while you're singing, you should try to really pay attention, and any moment that feels uncomfortable to really kind of assess that and think, okay, I'm doing this a lot of times and it feels uncomfortable a lot of times when I'm singing. So that's what I really need to address and work on. Maybe I need to relax there a little bit, or maybe I need better support. Just really troubleshoot that and ask yourself, why is it that I'm feeling that my voice is giving me a hard time? And maybe a lot of times what I find is that people do not sing in their natural voice. And that's a huge subject. I made a video about singing in your natural voice, which of course is not even covering nearly everything that could be said about that issue. But ask yourself, are you really respecting your voice in a way that you're doing what it is capable of doing in a very natural way, and then very slowly trying to bring it to where it is, you ask of it a little bit more than it may be able to do, but just not to where you are totally wearing it out. Be very careful. It's like being an athlete. You need to always be on that verge of not doing too much, but not doing too little. And respecting your own body type and respecting your life. And your life has a lot to do with your voice, just because you may have a lifestyle. It's like some people are very active people, and maybe then it really comes very easy to you to sing loud and to sing fast and to sing high energy and have good support. And maybe you are just a very relaxed type of person. So I see that a lot of times in my studio among my students, a lot of people who are a very relaxed type person, they will have more issues with support and actually having energy in the voice, because they're just the type of person that's more relaxed. So you will know that that's your challenge then, and that's what you need to work on. But don't work on it to where you're pushing your voice in a direction that is totally unnatural for your voice. Does that make sense? All I want to say is the ultimate goal for you should be to feel ease and comfort at all the time, which doesn't mean that you're not going to feel you're working your voice hard or it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work sometimes, and it does wear you out physically. It really does if you're giving it your all. But I'm just saying that your vocal cords and your voice, it should always feel like it is part of the whole body, of your whole personality, and you should not feel like it's this separate thing from you. And you shouldn't feel like it is so hard to make your voice do anything, and that it's stressing you and it's just making you crazy. That's never how it should feel. It should feel easy, and maybe you're just wanting too much from your voice. Maybe you need to set your expectations to where it is very realistic what you can do. Yes, challenge yourself, but at the same time, respect your voice. It is part of your body. I mean, it doesn't do any good to push it in a way that it's going to be calloused, and then you're going to have, I don't know, maybe you're not going to have knots or nodules on it, but maybe you're just never going to sing in an easy way, and that's what you want your ultimate goal to be. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now just because I could be going on about this forever. I hope you got what I was trying to say, and that you will start to really tune in more and really start paying attention to the details and the little nuances that your body and your voice is telling you what works, what doesn't work, and just to kind of have a symbiosis instead of like being the enemy of your voice. Thank you so much for watching. I have this brand new course, Conquer Your Stage Fright. You can take it going to my website, freya.singingtips.com. If you feel like you're totally nervous and you're nervous wreck getting on stage, whether it's singing or speaking, or if you feel that when you get on stage, you're fine, you can handle the nervousness, but you just feel like you can't quite be yourself because there's so much stuff that distracts you and you don't know how to move, that course is for you. Like I said, go to my website and you'll find all the information about that. It's got 12 video lessons in it. And join my Facebook group, Master Your Voice. We have great community there and great conversations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye!